is Crystal Hart. I'm a GA in the Student Center. I'm also a graduate student in the professional counseling program. And myself and Amanda are going to be delivering the wellness hack to you guys today. So I know it's a little bit different from Stephanie, but we're really excited to be here with you guys.
My name's Amanda. I'm also at the Center for Student Success, and I'm also in the graduate counseling program. So we're excited to be here today. Okay. Today we're talking about wellness, and when it comes to college, we're not trying to give you guys a huge list of like standards to make to have perfect wellness. We're trying to help you find balance and a good middle for where you guys are at.
Oh, that's me, okay. So, let me get down here, I can barely see that. So we wanted to first define the two differences because there's health and there's wellness, and there is a little bit of a difference. Health is the state of being free from illness or injury. So you're not sick, you're not coughing, you don't have a cold or runny nose. Wellness is multidimensional and holistic, so that's everything, all-encompassing. So that could be lifestyle, your mental health, your spiritual well-being, and the environment. So that's kind of everything in a nutshell.
Okay, first, what determines your health? If y'all look at the graph, you can see over half of what determines your health is controlled by you. It's your physical activity level, your nutrition, whether you can abstain from harmful behaviors such as alcohol and drugs, and it's your stress management, so how you can manage the stress that is in your life caused by the environment or genetics. But we really want this to be empowering. You are not controlled by your environment or your genetics. You have control over your own wellness.
Okay. So we also want this to be fun for you guys, and I think myself included, we can all probably relate to this picture because it's very hard. You guys are so busy, and it's very hard to incorporate even that little bit of exercise into your schedule, and we understand that. But concerning physical wellness, we all know healthy eating habits is very important. So this is kind of the topics that we're going to discuss throughout the thing today. So just some kind of fun questions. Junk food or not junk food? When it comes to sleep, are you getting 7 hours of restful Z's? Exercise, what is this you ask? Exercise is almost a dirty word to us. It's getting your heart rate up, not just before a test. So it's like physical exercise as well. And then Amanda already mentioned abstaining from harmful behaviors as well.
Okay, so the first part is nutrition. On the left, we have a list of what the CDC recommends you need every day. So 2 cups of fruit, 2.5 of veggies, 3 cups of dairy, 5.5 ounces of protein, and 6 ounces of grain. And so we want to focus a little more on how to get there. This is small steps. We don't expect y'all to perfectly follow this, but we want to get y'all a little bit closer and get y'all more at the top of your game. So you can add a fruit or salad to your plate at the calf. Keep healthy snacks in your room instead of junk food, and just make sure you are planning time for meals. I know college can be really busy, but it is important to set aside time to eat and to have time where you can sit down and eat good food and healthy choices.
Okay, so water and sleep, these are 2 very huge and important things. If you don't hear anything the whole day, these are like the 2 that are really important. I know myself included, I struggle big time with drinking enough water, but I kind of say, well, I'm drinking coffee and tea and that has water, but it's not really water, it's watered down water. But the general recommendation is like 8 glasses a day. Something easy to do is what I'm doing today, and I'm going to be honest, I kind of did this because I was coming today. Like I said, it's something I'm working on myself, but carry a water bottle. Try to switch even one, if you're starting out and this is something that you're not used to or it's really hard for you because water is so bland, try at least just switching out like 1 cup of water in replace of like a soda or coffee. I think we can all do that. And set reminders on your phone. Something that Stephanie actually taught me, and I didn't do this, but If you have something that you drink out of regularly, you can like put masking tape on it and then write down like the times that you need to be to that point. So maybe you want to drink half of this water bottle by noon, write noon on it, and then up here 3 o'clock, and then you can like start over. So as like a constant reminder. Sleep, it's really important, I know it's hard for you guys too because you have so much going on, but 7 to 8 hours of sleep is very important, and that's like restful sleep, not waking up and checking your Twitter and your Instagram and your Facebook, like restful sleep throughout the night. And then how to get there, make a schedule, plan time for sleep, and set your environment up to sleep. Oh, yeah, we have fun facts throughout this. What was that fun fact? Your brain is made of 75% water. So if you're not feeding your brain, then you can't do what you need to do. You need to feed your brain.
Okay, exercise, like we talked about earlier, this is another thing that's hard to fit into your schedule. The recommendation is 150 minutes of exercise per week, or 75 if you're doing something intense. So that would be like most sports practices, sprinting, that kind of stuff. But you can break this down. This can be 10 minutes at a time. And this can be like walk with your friends, hang out with your friends at the gym, take your notes and study while you're biking, download lectures and listen to them while you're lifting. Just get outside whenever you can and get moving. It's just going to be so beneficial for your overall health. It'll lower your stress levels, and it'll just kind of ground you and put you in a better position to deal with everything you guys have going on at college. What to avoid: drugs, alcohol, fire-breathing dragons. If you're not avoiding, if you're not avoiding the third one, you probably are not avoiding the first two. But these are just things.
Oh,
like,
we got a laugh. Yeah, okay.
If y'all need to be at your peak for college, like we keep saying. You're either balancing school and friends in a totally different environment, and these things are just going to kind of keep you away from going at 100%.
Okay, intellectual. So, I can't see over there. So, striving to do your best in classes. One of the things that we do in the center is we help you guys, anybody that needs it, do time management schedules, and those are very, very fundamental for you guys to make sure you get everything done because we know you are very busy. We also can help you with your learning style. Everybody learns in a very different way, so it's very important to figure out what is best for each and every person and how you learn, and you can tailor your study habits to that and you can be more successful in your academics. We recommend joining a study group, meeting with your instructors. This is huge because I didn't do undergrad here, but so many people that I talked to have told me so many wonderful things about the instructors, that they're very, very open to talking with you and they want you to come to them, and that's just something that they anticipate. So I would encourage that. SI groups, we encourage those too. And then of course we have tutoring available for you as well.
Okay, social. And this is big right now with Club Week coming up and with homecoming going on. It can seem like it takes your whole focus, and while you guys need to spread out over other things, this is important. So this goes back to receiving and giving support to family and friends. So while you're making new friends, stay in contact with your family and your old friends. Those relationships are important too. Enhance diversity. Some of you guys have come to Harding and see no diversity, and for some of y'all, this is a lot more than we're used to. But take advantage of that. Meet people from different cultures and different backgrounds, and get to know them and appreciate those differences within each other. Take advantage of this as a time to grow. Also, become active in issues you care about. Even outside this presidential election season, find things you care about and you can be passionate about and make a difference. This is a great time to start doing that. Like we said, interact with people of different cultures. Cultivating healthy relationships. While you guys are here, make sure the relationships you have are healthy, that they're good friendships and good romantic relationships. Like I said, this is such an important time of growth in your life, and make sure you're surrounding yourself with the right people and be the right people for others. share your talents and skills. One of the ways you can do this is giving back to the community. This is through volunteering. Harding has a ton of volunteering opportunities. There's a city of Searcy outside of Harding, and there are a ton of people who need help there. If you need areas to volunteer, you can look them up online or come by the center and we can give you a whole list. And then, we talk about that later. Fun fact, guys, animals have friends too.
Okay, spiritual well-being. You're going to hear tons and tons and tons about spirituality here. Spirituality, it's a set of beliefs, principles, or values that guide your life. It's not just strictly religion. You can seek spiritual well-being outside of your religion. Just so often that is included in religion. So we want to challenge everybody to explore your spiritual core and, really dig deep down to what makes you happy and what makes you holistically healthy. That's a huge piece of that you can carry out your life. Being inquisitive and curious about spirituality. If you don't know questions or you want to strike up a healthy conversation about spirituality and religion, we would encourage that because it's going to help you grow as an individual, and that's also a part of being culturally diverse. We want everybody to have as much experience as possible, and it's okay that we don't agree with everybody. It's just going to make us stronger in the long run, and we're just going to have more insight to ourselves and others and be more relatable. Allow yourself and others around you the freedom to be who they are. I could have a whole thing on this, but it's very important that you find yourself, but you also allow other people to be their self too. Again, it's perfectly normal to have healthy relationships, and it's okay to agree to disagree with somebody. But allowing someone else to be who they are is very important. And it's going to make you a much better person and friend in the long run.
Okay. We can watch that again. Okay, emotional health. This is the ability to feel and express emotions, happiness, sadness, anger. Like we talked about, this is a new time, and you're going to have a lot of, whether it's anxiety over everything going on at college, or it can be overwhelming at times, or it can be the most fun you've ever had. But figuring out how to deal with those emotions and express them in a healthy way, it's an important part of building relationships. It's an important part of figuring out who you are. We've done other hacks on time management and stress management and things that help with this, so we can make those up if y'all are interested. But possess self-esteem and self-acceptance. College is really a time of coming into your own and figuring out who you are as an individual, not just when you're defined by your family or your friends or where you come from. So the skills that come with this are seeking and providing support. That means don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious, talk to someone. And if someone talks to you, be willing to listen. Your peers are going to come to you before they come to anyone else. So being able to be that ear that listens to them and also helps them find help if that's the next step. Learn time management skills, practicing stress management skills. Those are both huge ways of dealing with the class load and the social life and everything else going on here at college. And then accepting and forgiving yourself. Like I said, it's a big time. You guys are kind of coming into your own, and you have to learn to love yourself before you can love others.
So we have a fun video that we want to share with you guys, and we feel, fun fact. Oh, sorry. We have a lot going on with this slide. Simply smiling can improve your mood. But this humor is so important in every aspect of your life. But humor can really, seriously, you guys, boost your mood, make you happier. And this video that we're about to show you, hopefully you guys like it, but it's super cute, and it kind of goes with what we're talking about today.
We're McDonald's. Who wants to go to McDonald's? Ice cream.
break, look up a funny video, do something like that. Just kind of get yourself feeling like yourself and having fun again.
So everybody was laughing in here. Didn't that make y'all feel a little bit better? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
I don't know what's going on.
So there is something that might seem kind of foreign to some people, but environmental wellness. So that's like all that recycling stuff and, turning lights off when you're not, that kind of stuff. This includes protecting the earth and its resources and modifying your surroundings to help you achieve a healthy lifestyle. Conserve water and other natural resources. We all know the reduce, reuse, recycle. Minimize your exposure to chemicals. Renew your relationship with the earth. That seems very broad. Modifying your environment to remove or minimize barriers. And I'm sure you guys see all those blue trash cans around campus. Those are for recycling, if you didn't know. But don't let that trick you. Some people are using them for trash cans. So if you're really genuine about recycling, they do have those on campus. And one fun fact for this is recycling one glass jar saves enough energy to watch TV for 3 hours. And I think we can all relate to that. That's very applicable. So one old style Coke bottle, we could watch TV for 3 hours off of that. So that's pretty incredible. So I think we could all be a little bit more conscientious of that.
Okay, we have our resources for you guys. That is where all your academic resources are found. There are more hard hacks. November 10th, we talk about stress management, so we'll be back here on the 10th. There is a counseling center on campus that is available for students. It's free of charge. There is a school nurse, so if you guys are feeling sick or something like that, go talk to her. That's how you'll get classes excused. The GAT, that's where you work out. Stay healthy, work out, fit it in when you can. And then the Rock House on campus has support groups. They have SASSY, which is Sexual Assault Sisters. Do you remember? Support?
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay, but it is a group for women who have been sexually assaulted or abused. There's a grief group at the Rock House, and there's also a group for eating disorders. So if you guys have questions about any of these groups or want to know how to get into one, come talk to us at the center. And then yourself, you're your greatest resource. I think we have one.
So these are kind of funny. You can't kiss your own elbow. Nobody's doing it. I figured everybody would do it. I know I did it the first time.
We tried it. I said we tried it.
Yeah, we were trying.
You really can't.
Anyway, if you want to read that, you can. But if you guys are here for extra credit, we will be at both doors, so you can get your extra credit certificate. That's a lot of slide, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank y'all for coming. We really enjoyed being here with you guys.